What is up, y'all? It's your girl, Brand New, and honey, I am back in the building. This time, honey, I'm back with a recap of the Xscape and SWV show, honey. So let's get off into it and just talk about the bullet points, honey, of the episode, okay? So first we have Taj and KOKO. They are working out with their trainer. They are stretching. Taj gets to talking about how back in the day, KOKO would stop talking to her out the blue. She was feeling herself. She was the lead singer. You know, she had a really big ego. And I believe, because I am a huge fan, honey, of SWV, I believe people would like get in their ear about each other. Like people would be in Lily's ear. People would really be in KOKO's ear because she was the lead singer, and they would try to convince her to go solo. So I think that had a lot to do with KOKO's ego back in the day, and you know how she would treat the girls. Some of y'all said y'all didn't like how she treated Lily and Taj on the whole SWV show when they came back, but mind you, they had to work out their issues, right? And KOKO realized, honey, she can't do too much without these girls, and these girls, they can't do too much without her. It's just a perfect fit for them being in the group together. I think KOKO did a gospel album. I really didn't follow that album, but I know she did wonderful, honey, because y'all know, honey, KOKO is one of Miss Robinson's, honey, favorite singers, honey, of all time, okay? Taj and KOKO, they talk about the whole co-headlining situation, and KOKO was just like, honey, I almost went back to the Bronx on they ass, honey, okay? And I wanted to say, B, who do you think you talking to? I know that's right. SWV, honey, they got some hits. Okay, you know, Xscape got their hits too, but to me, SWV got the bigger fan base, so child, y'all work out this co-headlining situation, honey, okay? KOKO also mentioned that they have worked with tons of female girl groups in the past, and nobody has treated them as badly, honey, as Xscape has treated them. And Taj mentioned that they actually toured with En Vogue and SW and TLC, which is my favorite group. So TLC is actually before SWV for me, you guys, because I love TLC. Child, you couldn't tell me nothing growing up. I thought I was Left Eye, honey. When I was in set, I cut my bangs to look like Left Eye. I've been told I kind of look like Left Eye, honey. I just love Left Eye, her whole spiritual journey. Rest in peace, baby. I love you, Left Eye. Okay. Shout out to Chili and T-Boz. I love them as well. They dance. I used to dance and be a choreographer, so I really related to TLC, and they are just down to earth. Okay. And Destiny's Child, which has Beyonce in it, honey. Beyonce loved TLC too, growing up. Okay, I remember her saying that. So, honey, like if TLC, they ain't got no ego, if En Vogue ain't got no ego, Xscape, like what is y'all doing? Y'all doing too much, okay? So, child, next we got Lily and this whole sister hot pussy situation, honey. You know, she's working on this sexual erotica type of book. She was talking about how some pastor, honey, was getting ready to pull his pants down and sling his ding-a-ling. I was like, okay, Lily, it's too much, honey, for Miss Robinson. But, you know, Lily went on to say she wants multiple streams of income, honey. And, you know, ain't nothing wrong with that, okay? So next we got Taj, and we have Tamika, they come together, and both of these ladies are very excited about working together. They still haven't worked out the whole co-headlining situation, but Tamika is there, honey, with a notebook and a pen, honey, and she writing down ideas. Taj ordered all this food, honey, that she claims she ain't supposed to be eating. What you doing, Taj? Okay, I love me some Taj, honey. Just down to earth, fun. I love her. Okay, that's why I just love SWV, honey. They just so relatable, honey. Okay, and I like Tamika too. Child, I was cracking up when Tamika said she wants to look like a retired stripper on stage. She said Kandi and Tiny, they love wearing booty shorts. Taj mentioned that now that Coco has lost all this weight, honey, Coco wants bodycon. Tamika says she's taking more of an interest in, working on the creative part of the show, coming up with the design of the stage and what everybody is going to be wearing and, that type of stuff. She said that, it's not the 90s anymore. She really feels grown up. And, she wants to take more of a leadership role. So next, honey, we got SWV and we got Taj setting up drinks and food for all the girls. Now, Taj, why you ain't got no crackers to go with the little bit of lunch meat and cheese? Like, what is you doing, Taj? Okay, you need some chicken wings, French fries, potato salad. You got Kandi coming too, honey. Kandi is all about her food, honey. Okay, Kandi would have laid it out. I was a little disappointed in Taj. Okay, but the ladies was able to, all have a sense of humor about it. Child, so while they sitting down waiting on Xscape to come in, Coco said, one false move, honey, and the Bronx is gonna come out. I know that's right, girl. Get them together, Coco. Lily ready to go too, okay? So Tiny is the first one that comes in. She asks who made the meat tray, and then Taj said, I bought it. Taj, you tried to put that struggled meat tray together, girl. Stop it. So Latocha comes in, then Kandi comes in, and then Tamika comes in with the creative director. Now, Coco and Tasha are actually cool in real life. Y'all know I'm Team Coco. I love that woman and her voice. Y'all know I don't care for Tasha. I still don't like Tasha. I don't care if Coco like her or not. I am not on Tasha's side. I am Team Kandi. Okay? I am. So once Tamika comes in, she begins talking about how she has been working with Steve to, design the set. And basically, honey, she wants a 90s feel with, their clothes, and they want to have rain on the stage, and, they have umbrellas. I think Tamika even mentioned having horses, and Lily was like, girl, that's too much. Don't nobody want no horse on the stage. Lily had mentioned for the Human Nature video, she actually had to get a pony because her horse would not cooperate with her, honey. Y'all know how them horses is. So Coco interrupts all of that, and she's just like, well, all of this sounds good and everything, honey, but are we co-headlining together or what we doing? Okay. And so Child was cracking up when Coco looked at Kandi and was just like, Kandi, what do you think? And Kandi is just like, well, I want to do whatever my group want to do. That ain't how y'all was really talking before. But I believe Kandi when Kandi clocked Tasha in her confessional, because Tasha was like, yeah, let's just do co-headlining. Let's just do it. Now, this the lady that has been, with very little words, few and far between, when it comes to saying anything about doing this damn show, okay? So Kandi said that the group members had all told her, honey, that they wanted to be headliners. Now, I will say this. I noticed those damn Scott sisters didn't say nothing when they was all discussing the co-headlining situation. Okay? Tamika was quiet and Tasha was very quiet. So like I said, I believe, what Kandi is saying as far as, Tasha trying to act like, oh, well, let's just co-headline. Let's just do it. And now, I get to look like the good guy in the situation, and Kandi can look like the bad guy. I seen what Kandi was talking about. Cause I'm like, Tasha, you whack, but we gonna get to it, okay? We got some time, so Miss Robinson can read you for how whack you really are, okay? With your fake gospel singing ass, okay? Got the nerve to try to act like you's a Christian when you's a heathen, okay? You and Rocky, like when they are on like my TV screen, you guys. It just feels like I'm looking at a narcissist and a codependent. I'm looking at people that are very evil. And people that are very selfish, okay, like very egotistical. I see that with Rocky and Tasha, honey, and Miss Robinson is not here for it, okay? I don't like people like that, okay? Just be yourself. Well, if you know who you are, okay? I don't think Latocha likes herself. I don't even think she loves herself. I think that she wants to pursue external validation through having this gospel album come out and, treating the girls like shit. Like, that turns her on. She likes acting like that. There is no reason to change up or switch up, honey. Okay, but that's what fake people do, honey, okay? So Tasha says she usually, takes the lead when it comes to the creativity in Xscape. She feels like her sister is trying to steal something from her. Ma'am, you haven't been around. Ma'am, you haven't been answering the group text. Ma'am, y'all getting ready to have a rehearsal for a show for a spot day in Orlando, and they don't even know if you coming to that show, but yet you want to be in charge when it comes to anything creative. Girl, goodbye. Kandi girl, y'all need to kick this heifer out. She got an ego. She walking around with her ass all on her shoulders, honey, like she better than somebody. Kick her out, okay? And I'm going to say this because I believe I seen this online with Kandi. Kandi clowned Tasha because Tasha was trying to clown how Kandi was singing on Just Kicking It. Okay, that every man wants a woman. I will say this because y'all know I drag Kandi's ass. Okay. I drag Kandi's ass through the grass, honey, okay? But I am Team Kandi. How you gonna get on me for how I sing? And I was the lead on one of our most popular songs / videos. That video has over 60-something million views. That's a big deal. So as much as, people want to clown Kandi for not being able to sing, that's a very big accomplishment. Okay, then Kandi clapped back because I believe I did see some excerpts of her speak on it. I don't think I seen the whole thing, but I, saw a little bit of it. And she got to talking about how Tasha is, getting ready to, well, not getting ready. I think her gospel album didn't already came out. And Kandi was like, honey, I done had the number one song, okay, number one gospel song with I Stay Prayed Up, okay, that gets me by. So Kandi said, honey, you trying to get to where I am, okay? You trying to do what I've already did. Okay, and I'm with Kandi when it comes to that, because whether we, We like Kandi or not. I told y'all I love Kandi's business acumen. Okay, she is on the top floor, honey, when it comes to that. I don't care for some of her other manipulative ways, right? But I'm willing to put that off to the side. Okay, and I'm with Kandi, especially when it comes to Tasha. Tasha is jealous of Kandi and feels like Kandi owes her something. That's why she got her ass on this show and didn't tell those girls about this gospel album. Okay? You don't treat people like that. Like somebody owe you. You had over 20 years to go solo. If you're so great at what you do, Tasha, then why didn't you pop off? And Kandi clowned her on her Speak On It when Kandi said, girl, we sick of them runs that you do from the 90s. Tasha don't sound as good as she used to. She still sounds decent, but she don't sound as good as she used to. She's very like throwback, like with her runs. I'm not feeling it. I was with Kandi with that, like, girl, you're not as popping as you think you are. And Tasha really do feel like she is the Beyonce of the group. She really do feel like that. But girl, you could be replaced. And in the words of Coco, Tamika can do your parts. Okay? And people are clowning Kandi's voice. But you know what I realized with Kandi's voice? Kandi's voice is the sound of Xscape. Like her voice is different. All of them contribute to the sound of Xscape. But what I'm saying is Kandi's voice is needed for the group. Okay, all of their voices is pretty much needed for the group. But Tasha, since you got this big ego, girl, your sister, she could take over your stuff for real. Because I wouldn't keep dealing with this nasty ass witch and her nasty attitudes. When I tell y'all I have no tolerance for people that behave like Tasha, I have no tolerance for that. I don't care how talented you are, how pretty you are. If you go act like that, girl, you can stay yourself on that bench, okay? So we see Kandi singing Weak. I thought that was cute. She was paying homage, honey, to SWV. Of course she don't sound as good as Coco, honey, but you know, she sounded good enough. We see her working with the producer. Coco comes in with her son, JALEN. I guess she wants JALEN to make the rounds with her. That way he can get some experience surrounding the music business and just realize, honey, you just need to do it part-time and take your butt to dental school, honey. Okay. Now, as soon as Tasha come in, the energy changed. She talking about, where my seat? Where my seat? Girl, just sit your ass down on that floor. Because you know you from the first floor with the way you've been behaving, Miss Lady. Okay, so Kandi get to telling her, well, you know, we go figure out, you know, what songs we go choose for our set list. I think SWV is going to do Weak and Anything and So Into You. What happened to You're the One for Me? That's my song, okay? And I think Xscape go do Just Kicking It, Who Can I Run To? Feel So Good. I don't even really remember that song, but one song I really like from Xscape, I forgot that was them. It's on the Soul Food soundtrack. Do It Again. That is my shiz naive. Okay, I love that song. So Kandi begins discussing the set list with Tasha, and I began to get very irritated and annoyed with this monster, Latocha. Kandi is just like, well, can you do, you know, Run to the Arms? I guess she sings maybe lead on that. And here go Tasha. You know, I don't know. What the hell you mean you don't know? Why did you even show up, Tasha? Because you look uninterested. Kandi asks her, have you thought about any tributes that, you may want to do? Nope, I don't know nothing. You can hear a pin drop. Coco is picking up on the bad energy between Kandi and Tasha. Kandi was being very cordial and professional, but Tasha, you're so jealous of Kandi. It shows in like every scene you are in. And you're making Kandi look better. Meanwhile, you look worse. Like every episode. I don't want to hear anybody defending Latasha's poor, egotistical behavior. I feel like your ego is inflated for absolutely no reason. Okay? Y'all know I don't even see it for Kandi all like that. But Kandi is more of the star when it comes to y'all group. Okay, she is a star on Real Housewives of Atlanta, which helped your ass get on this here show. Okay? Because if it wasn't for Kandi's relationship with Bravo Tasha, you wouldn't even be sitting where you are sitting. Okay? So Kandi is helping y'all out. But Kandi said something on her speak on it. She said, yeah, I'm sick of her and her husband trying to use me. They're not trying, Kandi. They're using you. And I would cut their asses off. I would say no more. I would say no more. Bitch, you going around on this smear campaign and you trying to assassinate my character and ruin my name, and it's my name that's putting more money in your pocket, okay? And then, Tasha, you only have this little gospel deal. What happens after that? What happens when you need Xscape? You gonna try to get yourself right back up in that group, and then you gonna try to act all humble and cool then. And if I was Kandi and the rest of those girls, I would have nothing to do with you. I don't want to hear this shit about her and Tamika as sisters. They need to work it out. We need to quit with that. Okay? You don't need to work nothing out with a evil, demonic, chaotic spirit. Tasha has a bad spirit, you guys, about her. And whether Tamika is her sister or not, Tamika don't owe her nothing. Tiny don't owe her nothing. And Kandi, damn sure, don't owe her nothing. Because as long as Tasha is around Kandi, she's always going to subtly and subliminally blame Kandi for the reason why her career has never taken off. And it's not a Kandi issue. It's a work ethic issue on your part. Your husband is delusional. I could tell he's with you just to see what opportunities you could get. He with you for the money. Okay, and because it sounds nice to say that I've been married for over 20 plus years. Okay, I believe he's messing around with all types of women, and she know about it. That's their business. It's whatever. But girl, Tasha, girl, you need to stop playing. Okay? So Coco asks Tasha, so what do you want to start with? Here go Tasha. Oh, I haven't even put much thought into this. Bitch, why are you here then? So you can subtly throw in Kandi's face that you got some little gospel album. Girl, Kandi is on Housewives of Atlanta getting a big check. She got all these restaurants. She get money from that. She's a songwriter. She probably still get publishing for all the songs that she has written. You having this little gospel deal and you not really talking about it, you being all shady and sneaky about it, like you look stupid. You look smart to somebody that's dumb, Tasha. Kandi ain't tripping over that, so you might as well bring it up. And the fact that you're not focused on this performance with SWV, Coco's supposed to be a good girlfriend of yours. And if I was Coco, I would feel away. Like, girl, get excited. We've been friends. We get to work together. But no, Tasha is like so self-centered, you guys, so narcissistic. It's disgusting. Rocky, he a damn narcissist too. I said it. I know Lil J was looking at them like, honey, what is going on? Okay. So the ladies all agreed to basically start the show out with their, hit smash record. So that's how they end that. We see Tamika and Taj come together. I really like these two doing scenes together. They come together, honey. They at a church. Taj is cussing, honey, in the church. Not in the church. Child, that church looks very different on the inside than it does on the outside, okay? They was saying, are we going to sing Weekend Downtown in the church, honey? I was cracking up. Can we even get Coco to sing Downtown? Y'all know she hate that song. And she had the nerve to say on a old show, she thought downtown meant, going to downtown shopping. All right, Coco, you know that ain't what it is, girl. So they get in with the creative director to get the show together. Child, they get to talking about how they want water coming down because y'all know SWV got the song called Rain. Child, they want some type of thing where they are lifted up and flying over the audience. Taj mentioned something about hydraulics. They just kept playing that cash register sound. Honey, I was cracking up. Child, y'all got bigger fish to fry, honey, okay? Y'all all need to get together and whoop Latasha's ass, okay? And y'all can do that for free, okay? So we got Kandi and Don Juan together, honey. And basically, honey, Kandi get to telling Don Juan, honey, she is sick of Latasha's attitude, okay? I like what Don said about Latasha. I like what he said to Kandi. Why are you making somebody a priority that treats you like an option? He is so right. Y'all know I'm not Don Juan's biggest fan because I done dragged his ass too. But when the man is right, the man is right. Kandi, you need to put your foot down and you need to fire this witch, okay? Kandi also get to telling Don Juan how, she doesn't return text messages back. She's a business partner of theirs. They need to know, her schedule. What can she show up to? And, she's not being cooperative. Don Juan is just like, well, what's her reason for behaving like this? And Kandi says she hasn't even told us, but she has a solo project. She has a gospel album that she's working on, and she hasn't even told us about it because she's a snake, okay? Sneaky, okay? Goes behind your back and do back alley deals. And child, I wouldn't be bothered with Latasha no more. I'm sorry. I would cut her from this show, Kandi. If you get a season 2, you got to protect yourself and your brand. She out here dragging you and how you sing. And I just feel like it's one thing, you guys, for the viewing public to talk about Kandi's voice. We have that right. You know what I'm saying? But a group member that's in a group with you, I don't think she should be saying anything because you need Kandi, girl, to really make some real money. So you need to humble yourself, okay? Don Juan, I love what he said about Latasha, her being a new artist. You don't really have your own fans. All your fans come from Xscape. There's no guarantee anybody's going to buy your album. She's not God-like at all. I don't want to hear anything about like any gospel music from Latasha. You claim to represent God, but you act like the devil. And God is not the author of confusion. Latasha is. Okay, and then Kandi mentioned she keeps saying she don't even know if she gonna do the tour with them. Hell no, to the no, no, no. Said hell to the no, hell no, to the no, no, no. Fire that heifer, okay? Kandi mentioned when Tasha went solo before, she told Tamika and Tiny, y'all need to go on and have more babies. Kandi, go do your little modeling thing. And honey, I'm up out of here. Like, very disrespectful, very condescending. Like, she thinks she's better than you guys. So you got to separate yourself. Kandi? So next we see the scene with Taj, Coco, and Jay. And Coco tells Taj that Jay wants to drop out of dental school and be a full-time singer. And Coco is just like, I don't feel like, he's going to be able to be a full-time singer. I think Coco sees it as, you just do it part-time on the side. To me, that's what you want to do. I think so many kids, especially, these millennials and the Generation Xers. I think I'm in Generation X, I think, honey. Correct Miss Robinson in the comments, honey. I was born in 85. But I think with those two generations, those children feel like, well, my parent is successful and I can sing too, so everybody's just gonna receive me. No, the music business is fickle. Listen to Auntie Taj. She said when SWV broke up, all they cared about was Coco, who was the lead singer, who was the Beyonce of the group, and poor Lily ended up homeless, and she had to go get her GED, get back on her feet. Taj got a job at some type of coffee shop, honey, making $9 an hour. She's just like, no, you need something to fall back on. Even me, y'all know I don't just do YouTube. I work in the mental health field. It is a good job, Savannah. Okay, it is some good money, some good hours. Okay, we don't be over here working 16 hours. We don't do all of that, honey, for no reason, okay? The money is good, okay? So, I'm with Taj. You need something to fall back on. You need an education. And Taj is just like, had I had an education, I wouldn't have struggled so hard. Yeah, she ended up marrying Eddie and, he boosted up her life in a financial way. She became his wife. Shout out to Eddie. I love Eddie and Taj together. They have a beautiful relationship. Okay, that man love that woman. Okay, I love how Eddie treats Taj and makes her feel special. I am a big fan of the SWV Reunited show, so I love these women, honey. They are just so real. But yeah, Taj was telling the truth and Coco was like, honey, I should have brought him to you sooner. Okay, because it looked like Jay was kind of taking in, what Taj was saying. He still want to sing, but yeah, get your education. Okay, go on and be a dentist, honey, and you can sing part-time. You can always do what you want to do on the side, but you got to pay these bills, okay? So last but not least, honey, we got Tasha and Rocky. They over there being so damn dramatic, straight out of a Tyler Perry play, honey. You got Tasha. I just been working for so long. I've been on my hands and knees, cleaning for folks for years, and I'm finally getting my opportunity, honey. I was like, honey, give that heifer some cotton so she could pick it and shut up. Okay, she was doing all of that performing, you guys. Miss Robinson wasn't here for it. I'm like, look at here, heifer, just sign the damn papers, okay? Was I the only one? Sign the damn papers. Rocky playing into her dramatics, acting all narcissistic with her, honey. She acting narcissistic. Run away from me with this, okay? So that's what they was doing. Meanwhile, Latocha should have had her ass at the rehearsal with Xscape because they got a spot date coming up in Orlando. Tasha ain't showing up. That's what they tour manager said. She ain't rehearsing, so she don't know what they doing, and how they doing it. I love their little show that they did. I love how they showed some flashbacks of them performing certain songs in the past with them now, honey. Everybody look a lot better now. I will say that. Kandi, to me, though, still look the same, But yeah, so they get finished rehearsing, and Kandi is just like, I am sick of Latocha treating us like, honey, we is glad as night, and we the damn pips. Okay, like, I'm sick of this. Tiny is like, well, if you sick of it, what you willing to do about it? My issue with Tiny, you guys, is this. You are the one that's closest to Tasha. So you need to be sitting herself down. Okay, you need to get your girl together and tell her, girl, okay, we about to cut you from this group. You out here acting a narcissistic fool. Like, you acting like you bigger and better than the group because you got another opportunity. And I'm so sick of these people that's not used to nothing. I done been around people, you guys, like Latocha. So if I sound triggered, honey, I'm triggered and I'm activated. I don't like when people, they begin behaving like they're not used to stuff. That's so unattractive, and you look so stupid. Okay. Child, Tamika agreed with Kandi. She was like, that's my sister. I'm sorry, but Kandi is right. Kandi is right. And y'all all need to stick with Kandi and fire that girl. So last but not least, we see Tasha and Rocky, and Tasha gets to saying, yeah, I'm just so sick of the girls, you know. It ain't the girls. It's what? Your sister? That's what, against you and your mother tagging, tag teaming her. Like, girl, I hate it. Like, she's such a liar, you guys. She tried to blame Xscape for the problems with her sister. She tried to blame Xscape for the problems with, her mother. She kept saying they've came against my mother. They're coming against you, Rocky. And like, girl, you are no victim. Okay. You are a perpetual victim. Okay, like, girl, get off my screen with this bullshiggity. It was just so sad, you guys, to see Xscape, like, all three of the girls working so hard, singing their butts off in this rehearsal, and you got Tasha and Rocky over there complaining and hugging and signing contracts, and just, child, get off my screen with this foolishness, okay? But that's all I got for y'all. Okay, get down in the comments, honey. Let me know what you thought about this here video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. I am your girl, brand new, and I will check you guys out in the next video.